Hello, third graders. We are on chapter 4, all about multiplication. Our essential question is, what does multiplication mean? And we're looking at different ways to represent multiplication. We are working on arrays and a multiplication today. So you guys have had some introduction to arrays in the past, especially because you have done work with 4th and 5th graders who have worked on arrays. So an array is a group of objects arranged in equal numbered rows and equal numbered columns. So it's equal groupings and rows and columns. And arrays can help us to multiply. So we've got this cute little hamster that looks like he's got maybe a bagel here. For example 1, Mrs. Roberts baked a batch of bagels. She arranged the bagels in 3 equal rows of 4 bagels each on the cooling rack. How many bagels did she bake? Well, they give us a space to draw, and I'm going to start by drawing out my rows and columns, basically. So she arranged the bagels in 4 equal rows. So remember, rows go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she did, 3 equal rows of 4 bagels. So there's 4 in each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it doesn't tell us how many columns, but when we draw it out, we can tell we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns and 3 rows. So this is like a little image I like to do to help remember which direction rows and columns go. How do I spell columns? It is. It's a funny spelling. Columns. Oops. Rows and columns. So columns go up and down and rows go side to side. Horizontal, vertical. Okay, our question we're trying to answer, how many bagels did she bake? Well, I can tell you that I see 4 this way and 3 this way. So 4 by 3 is 12. And you guys are already ahead of the game because a lot of 3rd graders don't have their multiplication facts learned by this point in the year, but because you guys are with older kids, you've already started to learn them. So you guys already know that 4 times 3 is 12. And so we have, now they want us to put it in a sentence to figure out the unknown, which is blank rows of blank equals our unknown, which is the amount of bagels she baked. We have 1, 2, 3 rows of 4 bagels, which is 12. You can use repeated addition or multiplication to find the unknown. So we could have said 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, but we could also say 3 times 4 is 12. So let's model those ways, starting with addition. We could say they have 3 blanks here, so I'm assuming they want us to do 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. That's our addition sentence. But, like I said, we could also multiply. We could say 3 times 4 is 12. So these are both equal to 12 in different ways. So blank rows of blank is blank, or blank times blank equals blank. So they really just want us to take this and this and put it together. So 3 rows of 4 is 12. Or if we're putting it in a equation or number sentence, 3 times 4 is 12. The unknown, which was the amount of bagels that she baked, is 12. Ooh. And then they tell us Miss Roberts baked 12 bagels. Okay, so I'm flipping to page 212 now. And this is another way to look at arrays. Sometimes it's You could draw it out how like we drew it out. And sometimes they're gonna give you a model that looks like this. There's still columns and there's still rows. And our example is that one page of Elsa's photo album is shown. Write 2 multiplication sentences to find how many photos are on the page. Okay, 2 multiplication sentences is where they want it. And they say the first thing you're multiplying should be your rows. So how many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And they've written that out here for us in a different way, 4 rows. And the number of photos in each row is 2, or 2. And so our total is 4 times 2, 8. And now they basically just flipped it. So you could flip it, and is the answer going to be the same or different? It's going to be the same because you're still doing 4 times 2 equals 8, or 2 times 4 is the same thing, 8. A key concept that we're looking at is the commutative property. We talked about this when we talked about addition, but there's also the commutative property of multiplication. And that says that the order in which products are multiplied does not change the product. So that's why I only have you guys, you only really need to know 36 multiplication problems because if you, or at least in our class and right now, I'm only asking you to know 36 because I know that if you know 2 times 4, you know 4 times 2. And that's our example. We'll talk about that more in our rotations together. Okay, so now we're doing our guided practice, and it says to write an addition sentence and a multiplication sentence to show equal rows. Okay, so they have a model here for both of these, and they want us to put it into an addition and a multiplication sentence. So I see 1 plus 1, so 1 plus 1 equals 2. And I see I think they've been putting rows first, yeah. I see 2 rows of 1 column equals the same thing. 2 times 1, 2. So I want you guys to do number 2 on your own, and then I would like you to do page 213, odds. So only 3, 5, 7, so on. And page 214, just problems 13 and 14. And this is not very much space, so I highly suggest grabbing another piece of paper. All right, let me know if you need any help.